Raptors of the Rockies is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the rehabilitation and preservation of indigenous birds of prey. Since 1988, over 55,000 people have seen these live birds in educational programs throughout western Montana.
Now this bird is sitting with her face in the corner of the box, and she thinks I can't find her. Jones, come on, Jones. There. Oh, I didn't hear anybody go, "Aw, aw." Now would you be saying, "Aw," if you were a little mouse? No, no. You wouldn't say, "Oh, look at the cute owl. Isn't she adorable?" No, you would be running for your life. Her name is Crackety Jones. And can you see a picture of Crackety Jones on my t-shirt? Yes. So that's what I like to do also, is bird artwork, using these birds as models. So this is the printmaking studio. Nearly all the prints I do are of the Raptors of the Rockies birds. Kiko, Grommet, this is Meefy, there's Crackety Jones, Max. These are all portraits of the birds that are in the Raptors of the Rockies program. In they go, in the printing press, and now it's time to crank this thing through. A little bit tight. Now, we pull our plate, pull our print. There we go. A lot of people will see me bring these and they go, "You do this too?" You know, and it's like, yeah, it's all part of it. It's all interactive, taking care of the birds, using them for programs, you know. I mean, if I use a bird for a 1-hour program, you know, there's the other hundreds of hours a week that I'm keeping it and caring for it and cleaning up and all that. And people, I don't know if they understand, you know, the commitment.
Hey man, the music really turns you on.
You turn around.
And he was shot in the wingtip.
Down them stairs, lose them cares.
Comfortable. The birds have a lot of air and weather and sun, and they're safe. You know, they have safe places, good perches. They're comfortable.
Down in Birdland, Mars came through, train came to there. Down in Birdland,
So he can't fly. He can fly back and forth across this room.
down in Birdland, hey that ho, there. Down in Birdland.
It's a lot of time, a lot of driving. I've driven 3,000 miles this year for programs. Maintenance, like keeping the perches astroturf and baths and make sure the netting isn't torn out. So it's mostly time, and the driving, and then expenses. We're going on the internet, so I've got a computer now. We're going to do a video next year. We're doing a calendar. So it'll be things that'll pay off eventually. And now I'm a 501c3 nonprofit, way nonprofit, and so I can get grants, and I have one grant that's helped out a little bit. But it's program fees, donations, and grants, and the program fees are about 40%. So I charge $100 for schools, you know, 2 1-hour programs. So I want to keep the cost low to schools just so we can keep doing the schools. You like animals in here? Yay! Everybody does like animals. And I'd like to say that I started being interested in animals when I was your age, okay? And when I was 13 years old, I started doing animal rehabilitation at the Cincinnati Zoo. So I'm what you call a zoologist. I have a degree in zoology. This is a bird that came to me with an injury, and I'm afraid the injury was bad, too bad for me to release him. So this guy's been with us for a while, and he rides very well in this box. Hey, Otto, come on. There we go. There. There we go. Now this is called a rough-legged hawk, and they call them rough-legged hawks because they have feathers all the way down to their toes. Now, does Otto have to find, catch, and kill prey every day? No. Otto says, hey, Kate, what'd you bring me today? So every night before I go to bed, I brush my teeth, and then I reach in the freezer, and I grab 2 big bags of dead frozen mice out, all different colors. And then I grab 2 Colombian ground squirrels out, 3 chickens, and a chunk of heart meat, and maybe a coyote leg. Plus I buy heart meat, and this is what the hawks like, and this is beef heart right here, and I buy this at the store, the grocery store, actually Orange Street Food Farm. The eagles will eat it, and between the chickens, the heart meat, the squirrels, and the mice, I'm covered. And I used to lay awake at night and worry, where's the food going to come from? But this is great because it's the same kind of food they would have in the wild. They have all the roughage and all the, bones and viscera and all that stuff. Now this is a great horned owl skull. You can see these are called sclera. You see on their eyes? It almost looks like they have binoculars stuck on their eyes.
No more Scooby, no more Birdland.
What does she have?
I know.
Looks like eyes. Do you see
I
that?
know. Bob was riding high. Hello. Goodbye.
Well, those cats remember their first Birdland gig. To play in Birdland is an honor we still dig. Yeah.
She eats 2 to 3 mice every day.
Yeah, baby. All of the cats and the cooking
What's
on
in this
table
pellet? What are
beside
these
them, steady looking on
bones?
baby.
What's this white stuff? Fur. This was a white mouse, and there is a mouse skull right there, okay? Now, I suspect there's a couple mice skulls in here because this pellet's so big. But for every meal that these guys eat, a pellet is formed. And then they'll go, you know what, I'm getting kind of hungry. Maybe I ought to go get something to eat. And then they'll think about it, and where does this pellet come? They cough it right up, and out their mouth it goes. Little Spike here has been dutifully supplying pellets for schools for years. This next bird I want to show you is a new bird, okay? And I've only had him out for maybe 10, 12 programs tops. This is kind of scary. We'll see how he does. So what I'm going to do is slide the top of this box back, and we're going to have to be very quiet because we don't want to get him all excited, okay? And this is an interesting thing to do. I wish you knew how interesting. We'll see how he does. Okay. Now hopefully he will just hop right up on this box. We've got to get him turned around. Here we go. Come here, Nige. Come here. There we go. There. You're very brave, front row. Now, what time of year do you go out and get your eagle hunting licenses and go shoot eagles? Never. It's a trick question. These birds are very, very much protected, and we never found out who shot this guy, but had we found out, that would have been some serious jail time right there. So this bird was shot and left for dead, unfortunately. There is major heartache in this, major. This very building, I had my gerfalcon of 3 years, and she died in my arms, had an accident, and that devastated me, and that was really tough. I was very, very in love and attached to that bird.
Yes, indeed he did.
Yes, indeed he did.
Yes, indeed
Yes, he did. Parker played in Birdland.
Yes, he really did. Yes, indeed he did. Yes, indeed he did. Yardbird Parker played in Birdland.
Yes, indeed he really did. Charlie Parker played in Birdland.
Adult banding, like 3 or 4 blobs on there. how I start my day every day, is cruising around and feeding these birds. And then I go to work and I stuff birds, because I'm a taxidermist, and then I come home and check the birds, and then I read about birds, and then I paint birds. And then I dream about birds. I think that one of the other really good aspects is, you know, I'll see these people, they'll come up and they'll go, wait a minute, you came and talked to me when I was a kid, and you know, you don't still have that horned owl. And I go, oh yeah, Bobo, he's fine. The best part of the job, when you get a whole gymnasium to hoot like a great horned owl, that's pretty fun too. Now you do it. Excellent. You will have a flock of owls coming down and going, hi, honey. Okay, thank you, Ellen. Thank you for inviting us here today.
As every year comes to an end, hundreds of people gather with their friends, family, and relatives to celebrate the Hmong New Year. Everyone enjoys traditional food, music, and dancing in addition to fashion shows, friendly competitions, and relive their heritage and customs.
You hear me? I just ain't got time to do no dancing today.